weekend in the UK, and I am heading off to France for the start of a really big week. The APL Savannah, it arrives in Le Havre this week, and I am going over to get things set up and ready for its arrival. It's a big week. Just hoping everything goes smoothly. Fingers crossed. Well, made it to Portsmouth and managed to get all the paperwork done, I think. So just in the back of the van to make sure stuff hasn't moved around. It's the first time I've ever packed it up and stuff. But yeah, let's have a look at what's in here. So it's fairly well packed up. So these here, those are the mast trolleys. So the mast will go in those. And then these things, all of these boxes here, they are the foil stands. And we've got little trolleys to move them around on. So effectively when the foils come off the boat, they just slot into those. I've got fenders, so foil fenders here. Name it! It's Wednesday. So I was in France on Monday, and then I came back yesterday, and then got a call saying the boat was gonna unload from Le Havre a day early, and rearranged all of my travel. And then an hour later I was told no, it's unloading on Thursday again. So I had to rebook a load of stuff, lost a load of deposits, etc, etc. And we still don't have customs clearance to get the boat off the ship. Don't dismast, folks. Just don't do it. It's unbelievably stressful. And we're down to the wire because it's a public holiday in France tomorrow. So we have to get the customs cleared today. And the added bonus for all of this is today I was invited to a royal garden party in recognition of my services to the community in Dorset. Doesn't look like I'm going, does it? There's still hope. I need to be on a train from Southampton at 2 if I'm going to make it. It's now 10 to 11. Yeah, the only way I'm going to go is if I'm sure that the customs clearance is sorted, because obviously I can't go and spend the whole time on my phone. And so my life goes from the sublime to the ridiculous. We got customs clearance finally on the train on the way up here, and now I'm in the gardens of Buckingham Palace. Gonna go and have a sandwich with the King. Many thank you to the Lord Lieutenant of Dorset, who invited me for services to the community. And I've got Lou as my guest. Lou Adams, our operations director, and she's in a queue for the sandwiches, and I'm gonna go and find her. So that was a slightly surreal but pretty amazing afternoon. There's Buckingham Palace behind me, and now I'm going to jump on a train, jump in the van, drive to the ferry, overnight to France, and we're going to get this boat off a ship tomorrow. This makes me chuckle a little bit because I got onto the ferry in that, and I'm going to get off the ferry in those. Well, what a difference a day makes, eh? In Weestrum now, arrived in good time, and I'm about to go down the pontoon and meet the team who are going to help me get this boat off the ship. It's It's another crazy day of planes, trains and automobiles. Well, how many different types of transport I can do in a day. So I arrived overnight on the ferry into Ouistreham and met the team with our rib, and then we've travelled 17 miles up the coast to Le Havre, where the APL Savannah is. We're currently having a coffee in the marina, waiting to be called to the commercial port. Then we will unload the boat without the keel, and then we need to take it back down to Ouistreham, where we'll stop tonight, and then tomorrow we'll go up the canal to Caen. I have to admit, I'm feeling pretty tired right now. It's been a monumental workup to make this happen. I shall be super glad when we've got that boat off the ship and tied up to a dock in a boatyard. So a bit more hanging around off the APL Savannah. Slightly different vista to Melbourne. We should be unloading in about half an hour, and the boat's coming off just above that L there. So we're just talking with the loadmaster who's on board and nervously waiting. A lot of messing around with slings, and yeah, I think we're about to see it appear above the A. I'm feeling a little bit sick about this. And there we go, 35 days to get to Australia, over 70 days to get back. Coming down pretty fast now, so as soon as it's on the water I need to get on board, rudders down, see if I can start the engine, kind of do just a bit of a general check. We've got the Zodiac here in case we need a tow away. Everything seems okay, the engine is running, which is great. Rudders are down, here come our well-travelled bean bags. Boat looks in pretty good nick. I was actually expecting it to be a lot rougher than this. We're back. So we're just going to unhook everything, and then it's the long motor back to Ouistreham, where we'll spend the night. Well, we are halfway to Ouistreham, and we've just had to turn around and head back to Le Havre, because I just had a phone call telling me that if I'm not present in Le Havre tomorrow, I will get fined by the customs because they want to come and check the boat. And they're on holiday today. So we have to go back to Le Havre and put the boat in a marina in Le Havre. And then maybe they might or might not come and check us tomorrow. So all of the plans that we've been making for weeks, throw them away. I think I need this to end now. It's Friday morning now, and we are in Le Havre. There's the crew down there, waiting for customs to authorise us to leave. We've now been told that they're not going to visit the boat, but we can't leave until we have a stamp on our paperwork, and we don't know when that's going to happen. Oh yeah, so it's the Vendée Globe Prize Giving tomorrow, which means if we can't get this boat out here today, then it's going to have to stay here for the weekend. Our refit is going to be done at the V1D2 yard, which is in Caen. So that means you have to come in through the lock at Ouistreham. We're in the lock now. It's a lot easier without foils. Water's going up, and then we're going to transit the river under all the bridges, all the way up to Caen. On our transit down the canal to Caen, we're approaching the Pegasus Bridge. Arrived at our final destination, which is the V1D2 yard in Caen. And look, there's Louis Duke with 5s. Another day, another outfit, my last in Medallia colours. So I'm back in Les Sables for the closing ceremony and the prize giving of the 2024 Vendée Globe race.
S'il vous plaît, pour Arnaud, Yannick, Nicolas, Yannick Les Sables, vainqueur 2020, il a eu ce but.
So back in this incredible channel, always a welcome from the crowds. Oh, lightning!
Les émotions, de nos émotions pour cette grande parade, une première dans l'histoire, dans la cérémonie de clôture de ce Vendée Globe.
Applaudissements pour Pip, s'il vous plaît. Et c'est vraiment de fortune qu'elle rejoint Medallia, Pip Hare qui a souhaité venir aux arrivées pour terminer ton aventure. Pip, question avec les encouragements.
It's the morning after the night before, and I think I'm not looking too bleary-eyed. The rain didn't dampen the spirits, and it was a great celebration to the end of the Vendée Globe 2024. So it's time to move on. I'm staying in Les Sables and starting with Canada Ocean Racing on Monday, and the boat should be in the water by the end of this week. Thank you to everyone who has shared this part of our journey with us. It's been an incredible 4 years of sailing, of competition, of growing a team, and of course racing halfway around the world. Didn't end as we expected, but that doesn't detract from everything that we, me, the team, our sponsors and our supporters have achieved over the last 4 years. We've grown to be an incredibly strong and competitive team. We have so much experience and so much to give now, and I just want to thank everyone for being part of this and helping us move forwards. The future is out there and it's bright, and we're gonna go and grab it together, and I will share it with you.